So today we have 100 jokes. Alright, so let's begin. My Wi-Fi dropped for 5 minutes today, so I had to talk to my family. They seem like nice people. Parallel lines have so much in common. It's a shame they'll never meet. I asked my computer for a joke about memory, but it said it couldn't find the page. Why do plumbers prefer dark mode? Because light attracts bugs. Artificial intelligence is no match for natural stupidity. My phone's battery lasts all day as long as I don't turn it on. I'm reading a book about anti-gravity. I just can't put it down. I told my doctor that I broke my arm in 2 places. He told me to stop going to those places. Why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything. Okay. I would tell you a joke about time travel, but you don't like it. My computer beat me at chess, but it was no match for me at kickboxing. I'm on a seafood diet. Every time I see food, I eat it. I bought a world map and gave my friend a dart. Whenever it lands, I'm taking you there, I said. Turns out we're spending 2 weeks behind the fridge. My bed is a magical place where I suddenly remember everything I forgot to do today. I used to think I was indecisive, but now I'm not sure. I told my therapist I have a fear of speed bumps. She said I'll get over it. I'm not lazy, I'm just on energy saving mode. Never trust a train, they have locomotives. Yeah, I don't really get that one. What do you call a fake noodle? An impasta. Why do cows have hooves instead of feet? Because they lactose. I put so much effort into editing this video that even my editing software froze just to take the break. Remember to hit that subscribe button, my ego depends on it. My algorithm recommended me I take a nap, and honestly, it's the best suggestion I've had all day. Oh God. I'm writing a book on how to avoid procrastination. Chapter 1 comes out next year. I told myself I'd stop making bad videos, but I'm no liar. If you're enjoying this content, smash that like button. If you're not, smash it twice to make sure. I forgot that I came here for today. My daily routine involves 5% working and 95% wondering how I got so late. I have an endless supply of motivation until I actually start doing something. I'm not an expert, but I did watch a 10-minute video on this at 2 a.m. They say hard work never killed anyone, but why take the chance? I started out with nothing, and I still have most of it left. My attention span is so short that, wait, what was I saying? I'm not saying I'm slow, but my brain runs on a dial-up internet. I tried to organize my life today, but my life resisted. I make mistakes so you don't have to. You're welcome. My favorite workout is a cross between a lunge and a crunch. I call it lunch. I'm multi-talented. I can talk, annoy people, and forget things all the time. My backup plan is hoping everything just works out. I'd agree with you, but then we'd both be wrong. What do you call a magician who loses their magic? Ian. Why did the Scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field. How do you organize a space party? You plan it. When did the eggs tell jokes? They'd crack each other up. Did you hear about the guy who invented lifesavers? He made a mint. What do you call a bear with no teeth? A gummy bear. What's orange and sounds like a parrot? A carrot. Why can't your nose be 12 inches long? Because then it would be a foot. What do you call a sleeping bull? A bulldozer. Why did the bicycle fall over? Because it was too tired. What do you call a belt made out of watches? A waste of time. What do you call a factory that makes okay products? A satisfactory. Why did the skeleton go to the party alone? He had nobody to go with. What do you call a fish with no eyes? A fish. Why are elevator jokes so good? They work on so many levels. What does a clock do when it's hungry? It goes back 4 seconds. Why did the golfer bring 2 pairs of pants in case he got a hole-in-one? What do you call a cold dog? A chili dog. Why the tomato blush? Because he'd saw that the salad was dressing. It was the salad dressing. How does a penguin build its house? It glues it together. I don't need a life. I don't need to get a life. I'm a gamer. I have many lives. My brain has too many tabs open right now. I'm not rage quitting, I'm just tactically logging off. Video games don't make me violent, lag does. I'm not losing, I'm just testing the limits of my patience. Life is like a video game, but the graphics are great and the plot makes no sense. I'm saving my energy for the end boss of the day. I'm going to bed. I don't always test my strategy, but when I do, I set it up in production. My gaming setup costs more than my car, but at least my setup doesn't need an oil change. Nothing unites people faster than a shared hatred of the loading screen. I asked for a challenge, but the game looked too personal for me. I don't need a tutorial, I'll figure it out by following 5 times first. Failing. Why play outside when a lighting engine indoors is already optimized? I'm not procrastinating, I'm side questing. My reflexes are lightning fast, provided nothing actually happens. I don't make misplays, I make aggressive running opportunities. The hardest difficulty setting in life is waking up on Monday. I have a love and hate relationship with my controller, mostly hate when I miss. I was going to turn off the game, but then the soundtrack got really good. If at first you don't succeed, blame the server. I told my suitcase there would be no vacation this year. Now I'm dealing with emotional baggage. I'm reading a book about antimatter. It's bound to blow your mind. I used to play piano by ear, but now I use my hands. My wallet is an onion. Open it makes me cry. I didn't make it to the top of the chain, but I'm definitely on the link. I hate it when people answer their own questions, don't you? Yes, absolutely. I asked the librarian if the library had any books on paranoia. She whispered, they're right behind you. I bought a ceiling fan the other day, complete waste of money. The fan just stands there pointing at the ceiling. I know a lot of jokes about unemployed people, but none of them work. If you think nobody cares if you're alive, try missing a couple of payments. I couldn't figure out how to fasten my seatbelt, but then it clicked. I'm trying to organize a hide-and-seek contest, but good players are really hard to find. What's the difference between a guitar and a fish? You can't tune a fish. Haha. My spouse told me to stop impersonating a flamingo. I had to put my foot down. I was going to tell time travel jokes, but you guys didn't like it. Oh. Didn't they do that one already? Alright. I'm on a 90-day juice cleanser. Well, it's mostly coffee, but coffee comes from beans, and beans are plants. I decided to sell my vacuum cleaner. It was just gathering dust. What do you call a sleeping dinosaur? A dinosaur. Dinosaur. I asked my dog what 2 minus 2 is. He said nothing. That's all the jokes I have. If you want more, then you'll have to wait for the sequel. Alright guys, and that's it. Make sure to like and subscribe.